Samurai Warriors 5 has a demo out on consoles. Unfortunately, it is only for Japan, so you'd have to make a Japanese account, whether it's PlayStation, Nintendo, etc., to be able to download this demo. For those who'd rather wait for the game's full release, I've downloaded and played the demo myself, and here are my thoughts on the demo.
I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop.
So, how much of the game does the demo show off? Well, you get two stages played as Nobunaga. I believe this is part of his story, though after playing through both of those stages, you can play a few available characters and replay those stages. These characters are Hideyoshi Toyotomi, No, Toshie Maeda, and Ieyasu Tokugawa. Quick fire of whether I thought playing as these characters were fun. Honestly, I love playing as Toshie, Ieyasu, and Hideyoshi. I personally thought Nobunaga's moveset felt like I was playing a generic officer's moveset, or I was playing an older Samurai Warriors title. While with No, I just generally don't enjoy bow users in Warriors games. So my opinion is heavily biased against No's. Also, moves and combos are still pretty limited in the demo, as the demo keeps you from leveling your characters up. But you do get to see their X moves. Cool things about that is you can assign a character special move and also stat buffs. You can map these during pre-battle. As for clone movesets and weapons, honestly I don't have an opinion on this yet. I'm of the belief that I don't mind clone movesets, as long as the unique movesets are extremely fun, and I can't really have definitive answer until I've played with a full roster, so maybe I'll give my opinion once the full game is out. With the movesets I did like though, I really felt what Koei was going for. Unlike Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors still use movesets back from the first and second game. I honestly just wanted to see something fresh, and I know a lot of people are still resisting this new Samurai Warriors, but give it a try. Speaking of new, by now we all know the cast is completely rebooted. Most of the characters' personalities are completely different. Some have either changed or retained their Japanese voice actors. And in the case of Mitsuhide, he kind of seems the same while retaining his voice actor from previous games.
A
lot of people are probably not going to be used with someone like Nobunaga having a different voice. And not to mention his younger model. But just as with the movesets, I hope people give this a try. Even though I could not understand the storyline part of the demo, due to it being Japanese, I genuinely believe that Koei has something with this, and that they're taking a gamble on this rebooted Samurai Warriors. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Samurai Warriors 5 looks amazing. There was a moment while playing that I just stopped to take a look around the surroundings. Both maps I played were linear maps, but they were quite huge, but also filled with troops. This seems to be the best of both worlds in regards to the Warriors game's maps we've grown used to, and the vastness of Dynasty Warriors 9. Visually, I think it's an improvement and fits the style of feudal Japan, though with a huge difference in the style of Samurai Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors 9. I doubt we will see a Warriors Orochi in the distant future. I pray that I am wrong though. Another improvement I noticed was the sound design. For example, the sound when your horse moves just feels satisfying. It really feels like I'm riding a horse in real life, or heck in Red Dead Redemption. Downside is horse movement is kinda wonky, though you can easily patch that. And as I mentioned, the demo is in Japanese, so I can't give you any notable impressions of the story. Though I did notice that Nobunaga and Toshiie seem to be friendly, like they're close. Quite the difference from pre-Samurai Warriors 5 games. Past games always portrayed Toshiie as someone who was close with Hideyoshi and Katsuie Shibata. So that's all that I got from the story part of the demo. There were conversations between Nobunaga and Ieyasu as well, but I couldn't make sense of it due to it being unable to read Japanese. Other features I've taken note is that text box conversations make a comeback, but they definitely look better here than in Samurai Warriors 4. I don't know if it's just me, but characters look less stiff during these conversations. Maybe I just haven't seen repeating animations yet, but we'll see when the game comes out. Also, you could do a block then dash to dodge out of harm's way. You could also lock onto an enemy officer, which is honestly such a cool feature to have in these types of games. I'm glad lock on has been added. And that's pretty much everything about the demo that I want to talk about on the top of my head. If I forgot to talk about something, or if you're curious about something related to Samurai Warriors 5, leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to respond. But before I end this video, of course, I can't talk about this game without mentioning the cut roster. Does it suck that they cut so much of the roster? Well, yeah. I'm gonna miss my favorites like Mitsunari, Toyohisa, Hoshosho, Kunoichi, Masayuki, and Yukimura. But a lot of people have to understand that this game isn't building upon Samurai Warriors 4. This is a reboot through and through. They are doing this game from scratch. Everything feels different because it is. Now you can be a Yoshitsugu Otani and go with the flow, or you could resist these tides of change. If this game does well, Samurai Warriors going forward will probably remain like this. But if it sucks, then there's a chance we'll revert to the old cast and the old style. But all I ask that people give Samurai Warriors 5 a try before anyone throws any towels. Rock hard Musu defenders are just as bad as people who hate on the game without it even coming out yet. Only time will tell, and I hope this game ages well, especially when it comes out. Till then, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.
この縁談が
私は役目を果たすだけ。
大義なことだ。
敵は本能寺にあり。明智殿、ご謀反。
来たか。是非に及ばず。